Yo, what's good? It's your boy DJ Alvin, the Caribbean's hottest, internationally known. Got to do a major shout out and salute to the Boxing Source. Check it out every Sunday with my boy JR. It's so amazing, so major, so informative. And make sure y'all keep locked, because I keep it locked right there to the Boxing Source. DJ Avalanche, salute. Bow.
Yo, what's up? What's going on? What's good? Boxing Source here, and I am going to talk about this announcement of the fight that Adrien Broner will be in, and he is going up against Pedro Campa. Yeah, Pedro Campa, who is 31-1-1, and basically has only fought in Mexico in his professional career. And the one loss that he had was back in 2017, where he got knocked out. But he's going up against Adrien Broner, and this is, I guess it'll be in the super lightweight division there for Adrien Broner. I know that there was talks about, Adrien Broner possibly fighting, someone else there at 140, but that was out of the cards there, but at least, you're going to have Broner back in the ring, and it will be on Showtime on February 13th there. So you're going to have, Adrien Broner going up against Pedro Campa on February 13th, and the co-feature bout is Otto Wallin versus Dominic Brazil. So I feel like that is going to be a very interesting bout there. It's a co-feature because, it kind of like decides like where each fighter is at their points of their careers right now. But with the headliner being Adrien Broner against Pedro Campa, that's not the bout that could have happened, which was Adrien Broner against Ivan Redkach. That was kind of like the thing that a lot of people were saying, like, oh, he's gonna fight Ivan Redkach, he's gonna fight Ivan Redkach or something like that. And I'm like, that isn't happening there, because you had Redkach be north of 140 pounds in his last couple of fights. He had his fight against Danny Garcia last year, but he did get in a little bit of a sparring scrap with Gervonta Tank Davis, and that's where the thing kind of like came out that Redkach could have been fighting Adrien Broner, but that is not the case. Adrien Broner is fighting Pedro Campa, which came through Mike Coppinger first, pretty much the other day. So that is, what we're getting. I mean, it was just contingent on if Adrien Broner was going to be able to fight in the first place, because he, still had legal issues and whatnot that he had to have cleared up. But it looks like they got something worked out for that. So Adrien Broner can step in the ring, be, there at 140 pounds. He's kind of like talked in the past about, I guess staying around that weight class there, after, campaigning for a good amount of time at 147 after he moved up from 135. So that is, what his return bout is going to be. I mean, he did, have his fight against Manny Pacquiao back in 2019, where, he suffered a loss there before Manny Pacquiao took on Keith Thurman. But, we hadn't seen Adrien Broner in the ring since then. So this is his first fight back since that fight against Manny Pacquiao almost pretty much more than 2 years ago. Excuse me, that's more than 2 years ago since Broner had been in the boxing ring. So we'll see how he looks here against Pedro Campa. Like I said, 31-1-1, and had all of his professional fights in Mexico there. So that's what I got. We'll have more in reference to this particular topic as the days get closer to that fight happening. Be sure to subscribe to the Boxing Source here on YouTube. And we have the Boxing Source podcast that's available on iTunes, Google Podcasts, or whatever you use for your podcast app. On that note, I'm out. Peace.